we're here in the mountains where I live, and it's snowing a lot. We didn't really expect this much snow, but hey, it's a lot of fun. A lot of the snow was melting in our yard, but we got it all back. Pretty happy about that. Hey everybody, thanks for stopping by my channel. I live in the mountains, so I have to sew leggings because I can't buy leggings in the mountains anywhere. I also cut my bangs myself. I don't recommend you do that. Never cut your own bangs, but definitely make your own leggings. This is the fabric we're using. It was donated to me by a really good friend, so it's recycled. That's exciting. I like to recycle. This is my pattern for each pant leg. So I cut those two out with the fabric, and then I thought it would be cool to try and use a zigzag stitch on my Consew industrial machine using a really narrow zigzag stitch, but I don't know why, but when I ran the fabric through the machine using that stitch, it bunched up a lot and it just didn't really come out the way I wanted it to. It definitely didn't give me a smooth seam, so I decided not to actually sew the majority of the leggings with my industrial machine because of that. It just looked kind of weird. I don't know if you can see that, but it was just really bunchy and nope, didn't work out. So I'm using my heavy duty Singer machine to finish it off. So I'm just sewing down the inseams of each pant leg using a double stitch zigzag stitch. So on my heavy duty Singer, it has a lot of different decorative looking stitches, a lot of different stitches, but I really wanted to use the double zigzag stitch because it's really durable, especially if you're sewing really stretchy 4-way stretch lycra. And these leggings are more like yoga leggings because the material is made of athletic grade lycra. So I wanted a really durable stitch for that. It kind of looks a little different. There's some puckering in the seam, but I wore them last night and I have to tell you, it actually didn't bother me. I think it looks kind of cool, so I went with it. I noticed that when I was sewing these in the beginning, I was snapping my top thread and it was so annoying, and I figured out that that was because I needed to move my machine a couple inches over, and that made the table a lot more stable to sew on, and I stopped snapping my thread because that is so irritating. So if you ever notice you're snapping your top thread, I would definitely pay attention to the stability of your sewing table. It might be that it's jumpy, it's unstable, and that can make your machine, you know, shake and jerk around, and you'll snap your thread, and it's not cute. It's really annoying. So I kept sewing the inseam of the pant leg, both pant legs, and then I do a really simple method to sew together the crotch area of the leggings, and I'll show that to you. It really makes it a lot easier, and it makes your seams a lot flatter. And basically what you're doing is you're going to match your seams up and then put one pant leg in the other and then sew along the line, and it just really makes it a lot easier. So you want to make your notches to make sure you know where your front seam is. So right here, what I'm doing is I'm actually looking for that inseam on each pant leg, and then I'm taking the other pant leg, finding that inseam and matching them together. But you're going to take one pant leg and turn it inside out, and then match your seams, and then you're going to take the pant leg that is not inside out and you're going to stuff it inside the pant leg that is turned inside out, and then sew along that line on each side. And make sure you find your notches because you want to make sure you remember where the front of your pants are. Then you're going to take your starting point where you match those two inseams together and pin it just to keep everything together. That really helps me a lot. That way when you start sewing, you're not fumbling with your edges, hoping that they stick together, because they might not. Sometimes you just have to pin things. So go ahead and just sew all that down. And then after that, you're pretty much done except for doing your waistband and then hemming the cuffs of the pant legs. And with a fabric like I'm using, which is Lycra, it's really foolproof. I mean, you don't have to worry about your raw edges. They're not going to fray at all. So you can just, sew your edges together. You don't need a serger. I don't use a serger for a lot of my projects. I need a serger, but for this project, it's absolutely not necessary. You can do this with a regular sewing machine, but just make sure that you're using the stitch settings because you don't want to, snap your threads. So I'm just sewing the other side, which is going down the back side of the leggings, and then the only thing I have to do after that is just do my waistband, and I'll have some pants because damn it, I can't buy pants up here. There's nothing up here, you guys, like no department stores, there's not even a Kmart. They're not going to build a Target here. We don't have the population for them to even build a Trader Joe's. So you can imagine how limited it is living up here if you need something simple like some leggings. So I am one of those people that tries to create things based on need. So if I really need something, that's when I get motivated to actually, pump something out. So now my crotch is together and I can sew on my waistband. So I just got a 1.5 inch elastic band. I measured it around my waist so it fit correctly. And then I sewed one side of the elastic and then folded it down with a zigzag stitch. And, as far as the cuffs of the pant legs, like I said, you do not need a serger if you're using this type of material, really stretchy 4-way Lycra. You can just get away with using a domestic sewing machine and a straight stitch, as long as it's a straight stitch, that is. So yeah, really super easy. Like I said, I'll link in the video for the pattern I made to make these leggings, because once you make your own pattern that really fits you, you're gonna have the best leggings ever. I never really could find leggings that fit me correctly because I'm 5 feet tall, and I would always have like a saggy crotch, and that's not cute, So here they are, they're finished and they fit absolutely perfect. They don't sag, they don't droop. They're absolutely perfect and they're super comfy and stretchy, so I can wear these around the house. I could probably go hiking in them if I wanted to, but I'll be honest with you all, I'll probably just be wearing them around the house and probably they'll become PJ pants. Who knows? There's a lot of possibilities. Super easy to make and really easy to wear. So thanks for sticking around, and make your own leggings, guys. It's really easy and fun and way better than buying